I made Willie Harris put everything on paper, Mama. The lawyer just looked it over and everything.
Son, I think you ought to have a talk with your wife. Now, go on out and leave you alone if you want.
Mama, I can talk to her anytime, Mama.
Son!
Mama, will somebody listen to me today?
I don't allow no yelling in this house, Walter Lee, and you know it. And there ain't gonna be no investing in no liquor stores. And I do not aim to have to speak on it again.
But, Mama, you haven't even looked at it. You haven't even looked at it. You haven't even looked at it, and you don't even have to speak on it again? Well, you tell that to my boy tonight when you put him to sleep on the living room couch. And you tell it to him in the morning when his mother goes out of here to take care of somebody else's kids. And tell it to me when we want some curtains or some drapes and you sneak out of here and go work in somebody's kitchen. All I want is to make a future for this family. All I want is to be able to stand in front of my boy like my father never was able to do to me, and tell him that he'll be somebody in this world besides a servant and a chauffeur. Huh? You tell me that, huh?
Where you going?
Out.
Where?
Just out of this house somewhere.
I'll come with you.
I don't want you.
I got something to talk to you about, Walter Lee.
It's too bad.
Walter Lee, sit down.
I'm a grown man, Mama.
Ain't nobody said you wasn't grown, but you are still in my house in my presence. And as long as you are, you'll talk to your wife civil. Now sit down.
Don't let him go on out and drink himself to death. You make me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, well, you turned mine too, baby. That was my biggest mistake.
Walter Lee, what is the matter with you?
Me? There's nothing the matter with me.
Yes, there is. There's something that's eating you up like a crazy man. Something more than me not giving you this money. The past few years I've been watching it happen to you. You get all nervous acting and kind of wild in the eyes. I said sit there now.
I don't need your nagging at me today. How's that?
Seems like you always tied up into some kind of knot or something. But if anybody asks you about it, you just yell at them and bust out of the house somewhere and go get drunk. Walter Lee people cannot live with that. Ruth is a nice, patient girl in her way, but you are getting to be too much. Boy, don't you make the mistake of driving that girl away from you.
What did she ever do for me?
She loves you.
Mama, I gotta go out. Now, I gotta go out and be by myself.
Son, I am sorry about your liquor store, but it just wasn't a thing for us to do. Now, that's what I wanted to tell you about. It's dangerous, son.
What's dangerous?
When a man goes outside his house to look for peace.
Well, then, how come there can never be no peace in this house?
You done found it in some other house.
Why do you always have to think there's a woman somewhere when a man... Mama? Mama, I want so many things. Oh. I want so many things that sometimes I think they're gonna drive me crazy. See, I'm 35 years old, and I ain't got nothing. I ain't gonna be nothing, Mama. Just look at me. Look at me.
I'm looking at you. And you're a good-looking boy. You got a job, a fine wife, a son.
A job. Now, I open and close car doors all day. I drive a man around in his limousine, and I say, yes, sir, and no, sir, and shall I take the drive, sir? Mama, that ain't no kind of job. That ain't nothing at all. I don't even know if I can make you understand.
Understand what, baby?
Well, sometimes it's like I can see my future just stretched out in front of me, my whole future. A big, blank, empty space full of nothing, just hanging at the edge of my days waiting for me, Mama. But it don't have to be, Mama. Sometimes when I'm downtown driving that man around, we pass them cool, quiet-looking restaurants. I look in. I see these white boys. They're sitting, talking about deals worth millions of dollars, Mama, and half the time they don't look no older than me.
Oh, son, how come you talk so much about money?
Because it's life.
Oh, so now money is life. Once upon a time, freedom used to be life, but now it's money.
Mama, it was always money. We just didn't know it.
No. Something's changed. You're something new, boy. In my time, we was worried about not being lynched and getting to the north and how to stay alive and still have a pinch of dignity, too. Now, here come you and Benita talking about things we ain't hardly ever thought about, me and your daddy. You ain't satisfied or proud of nothing we done. I mean that you had a home and that we kept you out of trouble till you was grown and that you don't have to ride to work on the back of nobody's streetcar. You're my children, but how different we've become.
understand. You don't understand.
Ward? Yes, sir. When's the last time I asked Cordy to get oil for this damn thing? Last Wednesday. Would you be kind enough to go outside and remind him what day it is today? Well, how about the prisoner here? Don't you worry about him. Got a name, boy? Virgil Tibbs. Virgil. Well, I don't think we're going to have any trouble, are we, Virgil?
No trouble at all.
Oh, you can go now, Sam. Yes, sir. What'd you hit him with?
Hit whom?
Whom? Whom? What are you? You a northern boy? What's a northern boy like you doing all the way down here?
I was waiting for the train.
Well, now, there ain't no trains this time of morning.
Tuesdays only, 4:05 to Memphis.
You say. All right, you say right. All right. Virgil. Oh. Now, look. I try to run a nice, clean, safe town here. A town where a man can sneeze and not get his brains beat out. You follow me?
Yes.
Why don't you tell me how you killed Mr. Colbert, and I promise you, you're going to feel a whole lot better. Not now.
I was visiting my mother. I came in on the 12:35 from Brownsville. I was waiting to go out on the 4:05.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In the meanwhile, you just killed yourself a white man, just about the most important white man we got around here, and picked yourself up $200.
I earned that money 10 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Colored can't earn that kind of money, boy. Hell, that's more than I make in a month. Now, where did you earn it?
Philadelphia.
Mississippi?
Pennsylvania.
That's just what you do up there in little old Pennsylvania, earn that kind of money.
I'm a police officer.
Oh, yeah. What? Yes. Did you question this man before you brought him in?
No, sir.
Do you mind taking a look at that? Yeah! Oh, yeah! All right, I'll check on this wise city boy from Philadelphia. You take him outside and hold him.
Yes, sir.
Hi there. I brought you a present. present. Why should you bring me a present?
I don't know. Here. Take it.
It's glasses. Like old Paul wears for reading.
Not quite. They're sunglasses.
Sunglasses. It's very kind of you, but what are they for?
Never mind. Put them on. There, just as I thought.
What?
Now you're a very pretty girl.
Pretty? Me?
Yeah, no sign of a scar. Your face looks perfect.
Perfect. Oh, you're pulling my leg.
No, I mean it.
All because of these glasses?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like magic.
Yes, it is. Kind of magic. Hey, would you like something to drink?
Yes, please. I love them. Are you wearing glasses?
No, but I often do. Here. Lots of people do.
Why?
Oh, keep the sun from being too bright. To hide behind. You'd be surprised how many people wear dark glasses to hide behind.
You?
Sometimes.
What's the name of this wonderful drink?
Wonderful drink. It's just pineapple juice. You like it?
Yes, I do. I want to thank you.
It's all right. I guess stringing beads is awful thirsty work.
Oh, holy smokes, the beads. I'm way behind with the beads.
Those beads seem to mean a lot in your life.
Sure do. It's my work, and I promised to do double today. Some hope with them all mixed up like this.
I tell you what, I could give you a hand for a couple of minutes if you want.
Thanks, but you got better things to do.
Well, it's my fault they're all messed up, and I wouldn't want them on my conscience for the rest of the day, boy. So, well, let's see.
I think you're a real nice person. You mind telling me your name?
Gordon Ralph.
My name's Selena. Selena Darcy.
Selena?
That's right.
How do you spell it?
Selina.
Oh, Selena. That's a lovely name.
How'd you say it?
Selena.
Selena. It sure does sound better.
It sure does. You like this work?
Nobody likes work, do they?
How long you been doing it?
5 or 6 years.
5 or 6 years. Ooh. Even while you're in school, huh?
I never been to school.
Why not, for heaven's sakes?
Well, you know, being blind and all.
Well, that's no reason. There are blind schools.
Never kind of come up. I guess Roseanne was too busy.
Can't you read Braille?
What's that?
You're not serious. You mean you've never heard of Braille? Haven't you been taught any of the things blind people do nowadays?
I ain't been taught nothing.
Oh, that's not possible.
It's okay. I get by.
You listen to me. You say you don't want to tell me how to live my life. So what do you think you've been doing? You tell me what rights I've got or haven't got and what I owe to you for what you've done for me? Let me tell you something. I owe you nothing. If you carried that bag 1,000,000 miles, you did what you were supposed to do. Because you brought me into this world. And from that day, you owed me everything you could ever do for me, like I will owe my son if I ever have another. But you don't own me. You can't tell me when or where I'm out of line, or try to get me to live my life according to your rules. You don't even know what I am, Dad. You don't know who I am. You don't know how I feel, what I think. And if I tried to explain it the rest of your life, you will never understand. You are 30 years older than I am. You and your whole lousy generation believes the way it was for you is the way it's got to be. And not until your whole generation has lain down and died will the dead weight of you be off our backs. You understand? You've got to get off my back. Dad, you're my father. I'm your son. I love you. I always have, and I always will. But you think of yourself as a colored man. I think of myself as a man.
Well,
You smoke?
Yes, ma'am.
The smoke is all right.
I think I better be rolling.
But do not make hurry. We are from Germany, from Austria, and from Hungary. We learn English.
Bitte, senden Sie den Diener auf mein Zimmer. Please send the valet up to my room.
Please send the valet up to my room.
Hier ist meine Wäscheliste. Here is my laundry list.
Here is my laundry list.
5 Paar Socken. 5 pairs of socks.
5 pairs of socks.
2 Nachtkleider. 2 pajamas.
2 pajamas.
Hold it. I could speak English for you.
Was sagt er? Warten Sie, Schwester. Schmidt wird mit uns Englisch sprechen.
Oh, yes.
Sure. Anything you want to know, just name it.
Was sagt er?
Fragen Sie ihn, was Sie
Wir
wissen
können
wollen.
fragen, was wir wollen. Fragen, was das heißt und das Wort. What is named this?
Phonograph.
Phonograph. Grammophon. Phonogramm.
Record.
Record.
Phonograph record.
Phonograph record.
Phonograph record is black.
Phonograph record is black.
Stove.
Stove.
Stove is black.
Stove is black.
My skin is black.
My skin is black.
No. Her skin is white. My skin is black.
White? Weiß. White is weiß. Black is schwarz. Black is schwarz.
No, we better get down. Come on, watch me.
Watch me.
No watch. No watch. Shh. I stand up. I stand up.
I stand up.
I sit down.
I sit down.
I stands up, y'all.
I stands up, y'all.
No, we gotta get organized now. No, everybody sit down.
Everybody sit down.
Everybody sit down.
Everybody sit down.
You stand up.
You stand up.
You stand up.
You sit down.
You sit down.
You sit down.
We all stand up.
We all stand up.
We all sit down.
We all sit down.